Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. On the Riotcraft server, I'm Clobberstomp, and today... last episode, actually, we were able to take care of Auto Fortune. So, let's mark that to green. It is done! And it works pretty well. So check this out. I ran a whole bunch of Certus Quartz and BAM! We've got tons of Certus Quartz, which is amazing. Super awesome. So that's really great. That's working out. So another thing that I kind of think I want to get started. Oh, I'm jumping in. I'm always so excited to start jumping in. How are you guys doing today? Are you guys having a good day? I'm having a good day. Hey, what's up? How you doing? So, today I want to start something new on the list. Now, something that might take us for quite a long time, and I think we might get a whole lot of episodes out of it. It's all on this list, but I really don't want to do a whole lot of these right now. And in the last episode, we took care of Auto Fortune, which is really good, and we're doing a lot of techie stuff. I want to kind of walk away from doing techie stuff. I'm always doing the techie stuff. I want to do... There it is. Bees, 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 bees! Yes! Let's start on some bees. So, well, first let's sleep. Sleepy time. Sleeps is good. So, I haven't really looked too much at bees. We started a little bit of the forestry stuff before. And if I remember correctly, it's this way. Are we lucky? Did I go the right way? I don't think I did. No. Maybe. Did I? You know, I've lost my bearings. I don't really know which way is which because... I don't remember. Is this it? There it is. There's my stuff. So here's all the forestry stuff. We did this way back, like 20 episodes ago. So there's all our bees. We got a crafting table here. You know what? Let's take all our bees and we're going to put them all in here. There we go. And let's move all those bees, honeycombs. The rest of this stuff doesn't really matter much. We can get more of it. Okay. So we've got our squeezer. You know, I'm going to break all this stuff down. Yeah, let's break this all down. This is all, you're all mine now. Thank you. Okay. And we're going to set this all up on the inside. You know what? Why not? Because we can. And we're not going to have to really worry about power or anything like that. So let's, now that we've got all our stuff, let's go back inside. Whoa. So, well, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about while we're starting bees is the series dirt. Actually, we're going to take a whole bunch of dirt. Actually, we don't need that much dirt. Grass. Take all of the grass. Because I wanted to talk to you about the series. And the reason I wanted to talk to you about the series is in the series, last episode was actually number 35, was marked our longest running series to date ever. This was our longest series that we've ever had, which is awesome. I mean, I think that's super cool, right? I'm pretty excited about that. But with that being said, we're going to be wrapping up this series soon. I don't know how soon, but we have things that we want to move on to. We were very ambitious with trying to do a mega build, and I lost steam, and I never got back to it. Hence, I'm inside of this big base. It would have been really super cool to continue working on this. I don't know. We might come back to it. But we need to get on some new material. And now that my rhythm is coming back, my mojo, if you will, is coming back, we're going to start we're probably going to make a change on the Riotcraft server. Zog has got into almost 100 episodes, and I think once he gets to episode 100, he's kind of almost out of content, which is fine. He's had a really great series. If you guys haven't checked him out, go ahead and do so. He's doing really awesome. A lot of cool stuff coming from him. And, you know, it's time to move on from Feed the Beast Infinity. We did a lot of the stuff we wanted to do. We also did a lot of stuff we didn't, we never got to. We never got to a lot of the stuff. Like, we never made our mother tree. We never had full-time quarries. We never made the super puddle. And by that I mean the automagical way to make Fluke's crystals. I've been doing that all manually. We never got really deep into Thalmcraft, or we never did auto smelting, things like that. And we never really got far into Botania either. And, you know, it's kind of a little bit of a shame. It's a little bit sad. But, you know, it's okay. We might leave this server up for a while, but right now I think it's time to make a change and move on. My motivation is still here to play modded. I really enjoy modded, and it's going to be something that's a little bit more prevalent in my channel from now on. I had a lot of time to think about things and really kind of work on my channel and things like that, and I've asked you guys a lot. You guys are really liking modded, and I think that we're going to continue doing it. So I think that we're probably going to make a move or a change to something like a more recent pack. We're not sure what pack we're doing yet. That's still a little bit of a secret. I don't want to give that away just yet, so that'll be a little bit of a secret. We'll leave that in the secretive area, which is good. If you guys have suggestions, I would love to hear them. That'd be great. We would love to hear what you guys want to see and play, or what you think we should play. I put a poll out there, and you guys all kind of came back with either Unstable 1.8 or some other non-Feed the Beast pack was pretty much how you guys voted, which is fine with us, but I'd like to hear more from you guys. That was on Twitter, and I didn't really get kind of the answers that I was looking for, I think, and that's all right. So let's see. Oh, actually, here we go. Whoa, that's cool. Let's put you there. Let's pick on Stomp Tech. Yup. And we are going to receive energy. Blocked. Receiving energy. And then we'll put one of you guys down. Transfer nodes. That's 520. How much is this one? That's 2048. 2480. That's the one we want. Boom. So that stays. Are you gaining? Yeah, now you're gaining. So these are all filled up now, which is good. Just fine. Perfect. Okay, let's take a look at what we can do with bees. I know there's a hatchery, alveary transmission, mutator, framing house, rain shield, alveary lighting, electrical stimulator. So things have changed in bees, in the world of bees, which is good. That means there's a lot more stuff to learn. Oh, you can make all these magic magnets. Oh, cool. That's interesting. A marble hive, a nether hive, a rock hive, a water hive. Tons of hives. A magic apiary. What do you do? Okay, so you can make a regular apiary. Okay, so now if I just do... This is all magic bees. Extra bees, magic bees. Here, let's look up forestry. And see. Okay, now we've got things like the analyzer. Yep. Apiaries. I thought there was an industrial alveary? Apiary. Industrial technical block. Industrial alarm. Okay, this is what we want. So we need to get let's get making that stuff. Let's check it out. So I'm going to make some of that stuff, and I will BRBs, peeps. Oh, baby. And we are back, and I have made an industrial apiary. And I just hooked it up to power, and we got it going. So let's start breeding some bees. We've got a Rocky Princess and a Valiant Drone. Pristine stock. Let's do that and see what kind of things we get. Ooh, that goes really super fast. Holy crapola. Wow. And we've got a Rocky Queen. Always on. Now there's some, if I remember correctly, are they called upgrades? Yeah, all of these. So you can emulate any of the plains biomes and everything like that. Actually, what biome are we in? We are in an ocean. So that's gonna, well, that's going, so that's okay. It's working, which is good. But you can simulate all these different biomes and weather effects. You know, because bees all work on temperature and things like that. Flowering upgrade. So that helps out with flowering, and we can make a bunch of these. It requires a lot of beeswax, which we get from a carpenter, or we get from a centrifuge for making honeycombs. So we've got a centrifuge here. Let's take some honeycombs that we have, like these guys, and put these in here and let that work through. And so let's get some more of those, which will be nice. The other thing that we can look at is forestry, and there's a lot of tree breeding and stuff, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, like all these different limes. We're probably not going to get into that. Maybe next time. We'll see. But look at all these bees that we can make. There's pages. Look, it's like tons of pages. Cobalt Princess. Tropical Princess. Well, that's a normal one. Infinity Princess. What the heck is that? Meadows Princess. Fluxed Princess. Fluix Princess. So you can make so many. Quantum Princess. Really cool stuff, right? There we go. Did it make... Oh, did it do all of them? Oh, it did the whole stack. That's super cool. That's something that's changed. It used to only do one at a time. So now that we've got some beeswax, cool. We're going to have to start making some of this stuff, which we need woven silk, which is made from silk wisp, which is made from silky propolis. Let's put these in there too. I wonder if we can automate this process by putting a hopper on top. Let's get a hopper. Let's see if that'll help out. I think that'll be super cool. And we can at least get a little bit of automation here. Okay, we got a hopper. There we go. Oh, let's get a chest. Since we're here. Chest. And we don't need anything special. We'll just use a gold chest. Just because it looks cool. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Alright. I don't know if this will work or not. So let's put that on top of there. And I'll put you on top of there. Perfect. And then let's do this. Let's put all the combs in there. Is it working? It is working, I think. Let's see if this goes through. Oh, it just goes really fast. That's why. We were kind of talking. So let's let this all finish up. Oh, cool. Crystalline pollen cluster. Okay, so we've got a little bit of automation going. No big deal. Pretty cool. Oh, we don't want that. Forestry. And one other thing that we need to do before we really kind of get started is make a beealyzer in the carpenter. So we need some tin, some diamonds, and some glass. We also got to get some water in there. Cool. So that worked out really well. Carpenter. So that needs some water. We're going to have to get an aqueous accumulator. Get some water in there. This is still working about 30%. Put this stuff in there. Do we have an aqueous accumulator? No. Fermenter. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get some of that stuff going on, and we will return. Alright guys, we have returned, and we've got water. I just have an aqueous accumulator down there with 2 source blocks and an item transfer node that goes into the carpenter. So, if I remember correctly, it goes like so, like so, like so, where, there, and then boom, boom. There we go. And it's making our realizer. Sweet! That's exactly what we needed. And I think that's going to be awesome, because once we have this, then we can analyze the bees that we make, which is what we really need. It's going to be super good. We can use this carpenter for a lot of stuff. We're going to be needing to make different frames and things of that nature. So let's take a look. Oh, we don't want to make a bunch of beealizers. Okay. There we go. We've got a beealizer. And I think if we use our honey, yep. We can put the honey in here, and then we can put our bees that are done in here. Now, this one is 67% done. None of these other ones are done. Let's take a look at the Valiant drone. And then, like, a Rocky Princess, for instance. So let's put this in here. Valiant drone. It has, when it's active, it's got a long lifespan. It has slow production speed. Pollination speed is slowest. Flower type are flowers. This will say like cactus or something else if it needs to. Fertility is 2. Territory is 6 by 9, or 9 by 6 by 9. Effect is none. That means it's not going to have any effect on you, which is good. And it looks like the same as when it's inactive. Cool. Alright, if we put it in the next one, this will tell you what kind of climate it wants. Looks like everything is normal. It'll give you whether or not it's nocturnal, tolerant flyer, cave dwelling, and all of those things. Very cool. The other thing is it produces sugar, or it produces combs. It also can do a specialty of sugar. The other things is it has all these different mutations from one to the next. We have not learned any of those yet. And then here's its genus species classification, which is kind of cool if you're actually an apiarist. This kind of, I think, all actually lines up with actual real stuff. So that's super cool. Let's take a look at this Rocky drone. Pretty awesome. Short, slowest rocks. There we go. Temperature, both up 1 or down, which is okay. This will make rocky combs. We haven't had any mutations yet. And the genus species. One thing that you can do, which we're not to yet, is you can make the analyzer. Now, when you're doing bees, you can use your beealizer. You can add your own analyzer. A custom one, which you can do automatic, and you can make this completely automated, which is something that we will eventually work towards. We're not there yet because we don't have a surplus of honey, which is something you can get from a squeezer. So I'll show you kind of how that works. If you take, oh, it's in our beealizer. Let's take some of those out. And we put this in the squeezer. This will squeeze this and turn it into honey. Each drop is 100 millibuckets. I think that's what it is. Yeah. And when you get to 1,000, that's 1 bucket. And what you can do is automate this to put this all in a tank and then feed it to the analyzer, this guy, which we will work on at some point, and get this all going. But we're not there yet. Let's see if this is done. Is this almost done? Ooh, it's working. So I'm going to wait for this to get done, and we will take a look once that is completed. And we are back, and this finished. So breeding the Rocky Valiant Princess and the Rocky Joan, we now have, I'm sorry, Valiant Princess, Rocky Jones. Now if we take our beealizer and we take a look at these, we will see this is now nocturnal, so it will work at night, which is great. And this, we have a Rocky Valiant hybrid. Not something we really need to have, but this is a Valiant Rocky hybrid. So now if we take these and we breed them again, we could get a chance for something more. Now, the other thing that we want to do is start working on these upgrades, because these can really start giving us a different upgrade. Maybe they're not upgrades. There they are. Yeah. So, humidifier. There's one in here, I believe, if I remember correctly, one that increases lifespan, which is great. Rain protection, genetic decay. It increases your output. Territory. Maybe there isn't. I'm going to have to look through these. Yeah, I'm going to have to look through these and see if this is good. But we've got 2 rocky combs from this. The other thing I did is I took all my other combs and I put them in here as well. So those are really starting to make us some silky propolis and honey drops, which is what you really need for getting the analyzer going. We've only got 4, and that uses, every bee you use uses 1 honey drop. So yeah, we want to keep this kind of going, which is good. So we've got a little bit of a project going, which is good. Oh, we got a cocoa comb. Oh, that's a good thing. That means that this has probably changed a little bit. 1 generation in captivity. Oh, that's a new thing. Interesting. Well, we're going to breed a couple bees up, and I will see how well it goes. And I think maybe in the next episode we'll start taking a look at some things and see where I've progressed to. I'm going to start taking bees out and putting them in the proper drawers. Oh, Apiarus. There's one thing we want to do. We want to do this, the Apiarus database. We need to make that. So let's get an emerald, gold. We want to make that, because this is going to let us know what bees we have and what bees we don't. This is super important. So emerald, we've got some of those. Gold. Okay, we got some of that. I think it was iron. Iron's already in there. Well, what else do we have here? Diamond and, oh, tin. That's what it was. Okay, I think we're good. And we got already that other stuff in there. So let's get over there. Let's go into the carpenter. Put that stuff in there. Oh, not you. And if I remember, it was like this. Boom. I don't remember. You were here. And then you were here. I think it was like this. Nope. Redstone, tin, gold, glass pane. Oh yeah, it's making it. Cool! We did it! Alright, so we'll get this made, and then we will see how far we are. Now I know we're not very far. We're not even like, we're like a bee swatter, I think, if I remember correctly. That's like the first thing that you do. It's really kind of interesting. There we go. Let's take that out and let's take a look at what our... Ooh, we need those. Nope, there we go. And take a look at this. It doesn't even say. Interesting. It doesn't tell us... It used to tell you in the beginning. Oh, here it is. Bee swatter. Artist, Apiarus profile. We've made 2 species. We have 2 of 60 branches. We got a long way to go. So now if you choose one of the bees you've made or found, it gives you the genus, species, and all of that. And then there's all these different things that you can look through for mutations. Super cool stuff. Really interesting. Ooh, this is making sugar too. We're going to get something pretty cool from this, I think. To wrap up this episode, we are working through the bees, and yeah, it's working out. We've got a lot of stuff going on now, which is really cool. So in our master database, we've got, if we go to breeder, we are a bee swatter. Not doing very well, but we've only just got started, And all of these give us all the different classifications of the bees. We got a lot to work on. So, as always, guys, if you like this episode, stomp the like button. It really helps me out when you do so. It shows me that you're really interested in my modded series. We will be moving to something soon. I'm going to see if we can try to get to 50 episodes before we decide to end the Feed the Beast Infinity series, but I'm not sure if we make it there, but we'll try. We'll try. Yeah, we will. And then I'm going to work on trying to become a Super Bee Master before the end of the series. So, and then maybe we will be checking out Unstable or some other pack. I'm not quite sure yet. As always, guys, don't forget to like and share in your favorite social media, and I will catch you in the next episode.